Bicycling culture is booming in Frederick County, from scenic roads and bike-friendly commuting to racing historic high-wheel bikes in downtown Frederick. The latter is thanks to Eric Rhodes, a Penny-Farthing enthusiast who brought an annual high-wheel bike race to Frederick in 2012. Eric also happens to be the principal at Lincoln Elementary School, which is celebrating its 100th year. This is his story.
Hi, my name is Eric Rhodes and I live in Frederick, Maryland in the beautiful community of Whittier. And I moved here in 2000. I graduated from Shippensburg University with a teaching degree and then got my master's at Hood College. Upon moving here, I met my beautiful wife Jeannie, actually at Brewer's Alley, and we were both from out of town, and so we started a family here. We have 2 kids in high school. After graduating from Shippensburg University, I then took a teaching job in Prince George's County, teaching first grade. Then I had the opportunity to move up to Frederick, where I was teaching first grade at South Frederick Elementary School, which is an amazing school with a beautiful community. And then I got a master's at Hood College in reading specialization, became a literacy specialist at Monocacy Elementary School, and then worked at central office for a few years. And then after South Frederick then changed their name to Lincoln Elementary School, I had the opportunity to come back as an assistant principal, and I have been there since for now 6 years, and 4 of those years have been a principal at Lincoln Elementary School. So back in 2017, when I came there again for the second time as an assistant principal, there's just something very, very special about that community. There's a long history about Lincoln Elementary School as well. This year we're actually approaching our 100th year. And so we'll be celebrating the centennial of Lincoln Elementary as well. But again, the multi-generations that live or have gone to school at Lincoln is just really impressive. Hearing the history and then also trying to honor that history while we still make history there as well. So the community is amazing, the staff is amazing, extremely dedicated and passionate, but most of all the kids are pretty amazing as well. One of the reasons I moved to Frederick was because of the beautiful mountains. Even 20 years ago, it seemed like a bicycle-friendly town, but it has increased so much over the years and become even more bicycle-friendly. And so when I'm not at Lincoln Elementary School as a principal, I do try to find time to take advantage of all the beauty of Frederick County, in addition to the bicycle friendliness that it provides. Years ago, back in 2010, I was commuting back and forth on a high wheel, a Penny-Farthing bicycle, and then had the opportunity to race in England, in Manchester, England, at a race called the Great Knutsford Race. And so had such a blast. I went there with 2 of my buddies, and we said, why is there anything like this in, let alone Frederick, but in the United States? And so we said 2 years later, we would start this race. And so my wife and I co-founded and co-race direct the National Cluster Spires High Wheel Race. So knowing that we love Frederick so much, knowing we love the historic area of downtown Frederick too, we thought, what a better place. It is the ideal place to go ahead and provide this race with the beautiful historic backdrop. These bicycles are 140 years old, even though we're celebrating our 275th within Frederick. And so what's nice about it is that our first year we had about 20-some racers, about 22, and now we're in the 50s. So we over doubled our racers over the past 9 races. And you know, now it's not just races in the mid-Atlantic, DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania area, it's also now international. And so people are actually flying from Sweden and Germany and the UK, all this just to come to Frederick and then also race within this race. And so it is a pretty amazing race, but I think one of the beautiful things about it is what it does provide for our community. There's a lot of, families. It's a family-friendly event, and there's just a lot of spectators. And so it's nice over the years to be able to see familiar faces coming back every year to go ahead and cheer on, whether it's their favorite racer or just the event in general. So the race is a labor of love for my wife and me. What's pretty symbolic about it as well is, one, I met her in Frederick. We both love historic downtown, but we also met at Brewer's Alley, like I had mentioned. and that's where our start and finish is. And so from day one, Brewers Alley has been a wonderful sponsor for us as one of our title sponsors, but then also Visit Frederick. The race would be really hard to put on in addition to the other sponsors that provide support as well. And so again, it takes the community to go ahead and grow a community event. And so it's been really, hopefully reciprocal, is that we can go ahead and give as they give to us. So we're very excited to bring yet again another high wheel race to our Frederick community, and someone who can provide you even more details than I can is my wife Jeannie.
Yeah, so we've got our 9th annual National Clustered Spires High Wheel Race on Saturday, July 15th. We're really excited. It'll start at noon and it'll run to about 3 p.m. And what you'll see is 53 racers from around the world coming to Frederick in the heart of downtown Frederick, and they'll be riding in the race course loop with the roads shut down, and only a few times a year do you get to see Frederick Street shut down for an event like this. And we'll have spectators, we'll have a lawn garden party over by City Hall. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you come and check it out.
See you there.